Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of Find Ways to Win. My name is FitzgeraldStephens, and I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you get the day that you want, the day that you work for, the day that you plan for, the day that you're expecting, and hopefully you and your family are doing extraordinary well. Just want to get back re-engaged in things. You know, sometimes life happens, and you have to take care of that first before I start looking at my channel. But I certainly miss talking to you guys, being with you guys, spending time with you guys, and everything. And so let's rectify that right now. The title of this stream is called The Language of a Man. The Language of a Man. Okay. Men have been defined throughout millennium as people who are the male species of the human family, which a lot of responsibility is given to us. A lot of things are expected of us, and a lot of consequences can come if we are derelict in our duty, or great benefits to come. Men are the primary builders of societies, doing everything from the construction of it, the maintaining of it. We can make another show for women later on, but this is primarily talking about men. Men are defined in various ways by various cultures, depending on what their customs are, what they are looking for, what they have been taught. Fathers have had a strong roles throughout society. They are the backbone of the family, the backbone of that house, along with fathers, husbands. They are the ones who are really called to be the spearhead and at the forefront to support that family, to support that wife, or take care of the next generation. That's the responsibility on us. Throughout a society, or in many places around the world, various societies, so I say, you will see there are certain things of what is expected of men, and what we must do, and how we must lead in order to bring enlightenment, a betterment for us and our families that we support. They for taking care of the next generation. So, in my observation of looking at men and talking to many of them of different races, different cultures, different creeds, we have more in common that we have separately. So I've observed a couple things, and if we want to talk about the language of a man and understand something, language can also be verbal and non-verbal. Actually, I think it has to be a good mixture of both. Your actions got to back up what your words are saying in order for you to be respected. So let's go ahead and go over things. You know, and I put together a few points that I think will be a benefit for us here. Now, the language of a man. Number one, actions over talking. Actions over talking. Men act. A man should be known by what he does, what he produces, not what he's saying he's going to do, what he's offended to do, or what he's hoping to do. He should actually be doing something as opposed to constantly keep talking. Goal oriented. You know, he's known by his production. He is known by what he produces. That's the way the world measures you. One of my favorite movies that I like to allude to from time to time. I go through these phases and I watch it a lot. Then I go through the ways I don't know how to look at it all for a period of time. That's The Godfather, and we see the character of Marlon Brando, who played Vito Corleone, when he's talking to his son Michael Corleone out in the garden, and he made this one statement. He said, "Are you taking care of your family, spending time with your family?" Because a man who doesn't take care of his family can rather be a real man. But then another statement he said that really stuck to me all these years. He said, "Women and children can afford to be careless, but not men. Women and children can afford to be careless, not men." I mean, you have to take responsibility. Anything anything that happens in that household, it happens in your life, you are 100% responsible for everything that happens. You are 100% responsible for getting yourself out of it and getting your family out. That comes comes to you. As a matter of fact, society is going to judge you far as like that. So you want to be a person that he produces. He gets the job done. He doesn't talk a lot like that, but he gets the job done. Number two, what we want to look at, the language of a man. A man develops plans. Where are you going? What's your mission statement? Is it written down? Where are we going? What's the plan that we often say to each other as men? What is the plan? Tell me, communicate that to me. So if it's worthy, I can follow you. I can get behind you. Man, you better have a plan for your family, or I assure you, they're going to be following someone else's plan. You better have a plan for your own life, or I assure you, they're going to be following someone else's plan. Develop that plan. This is the roadmap. This is where we are going. This is where I, as a man, I am going to this certain destination. This is how I plan to get here, and these are the projection and timelines that I plan to be there. Now, sometimes the strategy for getting to the plan or the end goal can change, but the plan should never change. You're going to have setbacks, man. You're going to have delays. You're going to have things that could possibly go wrong or are behind schedule. Don't worry about it. That's a part of living. My middle brother taught me a very, very important lesson. An extremely wise man, and he said to me, "You gotta factor in when things don't work out as planned. You gotta factor in when things go wrong." In my younger years, I didn't used to understand that, because if I thought I was getting delayed, I thought I was off the schedule and everything. And often those detours in life actually helped me get to a much better place and a better outcome. So as opposed to me just rushing through things. So think, if you're going to lead a family, the first thing that's really attracted to that, you to that woman, she wants to know where you're going. What's your vision? Can I get behind this? And you dang sure do not have one. The more serious the woman, she wants to have, the more clearer the plan you have to dictate to her. You have to have a plan where we're going. You want to build a business, have a plan. You want to go up in rank in the military or rank on a job. Have a plan to get there and execute this plan. Very, very vital. Don't never tell yourself that someone asked you, where are you going? Don't ever give the words, I don't know, or I hope things work out. Things work out when you work them out. Now, number three, the language of a man, or another point that I want to expound upon. Know this, the job gets done. Know this, the job gets done. The language of a man, we're not prone to excuses. Men are not prone to giving excuses. Excuses are not tolerated in the manosphere and around men who want to show themselves as valuable, worthy. Your excuses doesn't get the job done. The more serious the men or the man you're talking to, the less you better talk to him about excuses. They want to know, can you get the job done? Can you deliver? This goes along with number one. Can you deliver? Do you have perseverance? Do you have stick-to-itness? Do you have force of will? What does it take for you to quit? How far are you willing to go? Are you willing to lose sleep? Are you willing to set aside family time? Are you willing to do what you need to do to get the job done? The job gets done. Know this, the job gets done, and it gets done on time. You can accomplish that. You are at a tremendous advantage of someone who's sitting around there making excuses, and you will be given greater jobs and with more responsibility and more pay. Just keep hustling. Keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. Another thing we want to talk about, the language of a man. A man provides. A man provides. Man, provision, providing. That's what men do. We provide. Provide for what? Well, provide for ourselves to be self-sufficient, and we provide for those who are under our charge, our family, our organization. Men provide. Get that straight. Men provide. You must have a provisionary mindset. It falls on me. I'm going to get what I need. I'm going to get the supplies. I'm going to get what I need to take care of those who are in my care. Whether it's a company of 500 people or whether it's a family of just you and your wife or a family of you and your 2 children. Men provide. They figure out how to get that done. Their words are few. Their words are few. But when they say something, they mean every single word of it. In other words, a man can be trusted to keep his word. You want to be a person like, hey, if that man says something to you, you can count it as good as a cashier's check. They mean what they say. Therefore, they are slow to give their word or slow to give their commitment on something. Because when they do, they're going to follow through with it. Men and women and children respect that. They hold it in high measure and high esteem. Okay, a man is dependable. He's solid. He is dependable and solid. He's reliable. You can count on him. If he says he's going to be somewhere at a certain time, he's going to do something at a certain time, that's what he does. And he fights to do it. And if he can't do it, he communicates it. And he goes back out another way. But he's dependable. He's solid. He has a great work history at the job. He's before time, because I believe in being on time is late. He's solid. He gets in there and does the job. He's not involved in drama or he's not caught up in his feelings and how he feels at the moment. He's able to compartmentalize, ladies and gentlemen, and he's able to push aside what's going on with him and understand, he's gonna get what he needs to do. He's gonna do what he needs to do and get what he needs, as far as not only his benefits but for others. A man is also a comforter. He's not so manly, full of testosterone that he's hard. He could take the same callous hand or the same mind that's been working so hard, but he can be a comforter to others. He doesn't necessarily have to be a tyrant. He can be a comfort to his children, to his wife. He can assure them that the things are going to be all right. He can laugh. He can smile. He doesn't always have to. He can put away the sword with people when he has to, and take it out when he needs to lob heads. He's a comforter. He makes people want to gravitate around, and they feel a peaceful presence. They feel a sense of protection when he's around. He's a comforter. He's a good listener. He doesn't interrupt those who are trying to tell him that. He doesn't assume that he knows, even though if it's something he's been through before. And people can receive that, and that earns him trust. And finally, he's a protector, ladies and gentlemen. Men protect. If you can't protect what's yours, you don't own it. You don't have it. You can't protect your wife. You can't protect your family. You can't protect your finances. You can't protect people who want to do you harm. You are like a city without walls. You got to be able to protect. You got to be able to hold on to what you have acquired. People have to know that there's consequences when they try to take from you, man. And all these things are going to get you the respect of your wife, your children, yourself. You're going to have self-respect. You're going to have that dignity that comes from knowing that you achieved. Man is humble. He's quick to give the credit to others. He doesn't want to take everything by himself. He can share the credit, because at the end of the day, he knows who he is, and his actions define who he is through other people. So just a couple of things we want to sit around here and talk about. The list could be inexhaustible. Many things you can add to this list for your own self. Just a few things I observed. I want to keep this video relatively short, but powerful and weighty. Men speak the language of a man. The primary language of a man is doing, getting results. Not other people seeing you doing that. Be serious about your life. Take ownership. Take possession. Be one of a man of dignity. And the final thing, stop being a nice guy. Get that out your vocabulary. Nice guys get ran over in this world. Be a good man, but not a nice guy. Be a good man to the right person or the right people. But it comes time for war, you fight. No, you know that's what you do. You know, you show yourself strong in a matter of strength. When you need to get healed, you go to other men who are out there on the battlefield and you talk to them because men know men. No, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Hey, I'd like to thank you, new subscribers. Appreciate it. We picked up quite a few today. And I'd like to appreciate that, tell you guys I appreciate that. Also want to give a shout out to Prince Dinas Amir. His YouTube channel, search for Uru, UHURU. Please ask you guys to go to subscribe to that channel. Often him and I do a lot. We do collaborations together, and I just finished doing one a day with you. But you know, he was one of the gentlemen who's instrumental in me starting this channel along with my youngest brother. And just want to give a shout out to him. He has great content. And please go over there and support that man. He has supported me over the years, and we definitely appreciate you guys. Have an awesome day, you know, and realize, you know, that life happens when you happen to life. Make a difference. Be action oriented. You know, be a person who can look yourself in the mirror and say, I like what I see. Be a person whose wife or significant others has a light in their eyes when they look at you, a respect in their eyes when they look at you, when your children look at you and say, hey, dad's home. You know, I really respect and honor my father. But be someone like that. Be someone far as with actions, and be someone who is known for getting results, who is known for consistency. Be a producer. Be a winner in life. God bless you all. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, this is FitzgeraldStephens on Find Ways to Win. As I usually say, hey, if you found value in the stream of what we was talking about, please hit the like, subscribe button. If not, you know, don't. I mean, we don't make contents for likes. We make contents to bring value in your life. And if I'm not doing that, I don't deserve your support. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. And you guys have an awesome, awesome day.